At 7:10 local time, a hatch opens on the deck of a U.S. Navy destroyer. A Tomahawk cruise missile erupts into the sky. The booster burns for only a few seconds before falling away. Then a turbofan engine kicks in, pushing the missile forward at more than 550 miles per hour, just 50 feet above the ocean surface. 4 seconds later, another launch. Then another. Within 90 seconds, 8 Tomahawk missiles are already racing across the Persian Gulf. But the destroyer is not alone. 2 more U.S. warships nearby are firing as well. Now 25 cruise missiles are skimming across the water, flying low enough to avoid most radar systems. Their targets are Iranian naval bases and command facilities along the southern coast. Flight time, about 40 minutes. Right now, most Iranian radar stations have no idea they are coming. But the Tomahawks are only part of the plan. Ahead of them, something else has already crossed into Iranian airspace. A swarm of low-cost drones. These drones are small, slow, and relatively cheap, each costing around $35,000. But they are performing a critical role. They are forcing Iran's air defense systems to reveal themselves. On a radar screen inside an Iranian Bavar 373 air defense battery, several unknown targets appear. They move slowly across the display. The operator has no way to know which ones are real threats. So he fires. A missile worth more than $1 million launches and destroys a drone roughly the size of a lawnmower. Another interceptor launches, and another. Each shot removes another missile from Iran's defensive arsenal. This is cost exchange warfare, cheap drones forcing expensive interceptors to fire. But something even more important is happening. Every time an Iranian radar system activates and fires, it reveals its exact position. And someone else is listening. Stealth aircraft approaching from the west. A formation of F-35 fighters silently crossing into Iranian airspace. Their sensors are mapping every radar, emission, every air defense system, and every communication signal. They are building a real-time digital map of Iran's defenses. Minutes later, a second strike wave begins. 12 long-range precision missiles launch from fighter jets flying over Iraq. These weapons travel much faster than Tomahawks. Instead of 40 minutes, they reach their targets in just a few minutes. When they arrive, Iranian defenses have almost no warning time. The first explosions hit command facilities in Tehran, government compounds, military planning centers, and intelligence headquarters. These strikes are not random. They are targeting the administrative nervous system that coordinates Iran's military forces. But the operation is far from over. Meanwhile, the earlier Tomahawk missiles finally reach Iran's southern coastline. One of the first impacts hits an IRGC naval base. The command building collapses. Fuel storage tanks ignite, sending thick columns of black smoke into the sky. Moments later, U.S. strike aircraft arrive overhead. An F-15E Strike Eagle dives toward a hardened boat shelter built to protect Iran's fast attack craft. The boat's designed to swarm shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. A 2,000-pound JDAM bomb drops. 30 seconds later, it punches through the concrete roof. The explosion collapses the entire structure, destroying the vessels inside. Across the coast, similar strikes hit multiple naval installations, including Bandar Abbas and Chabahar. Submarine facilities, missile batteries, fuel depots. Within hours, much of Iran's coastal strike capability is severely damaged. But one threat still remains. Deep in the mountains of western Iran, a newly developed mobile air defense radar finally activates. It begins tracking aircraft moving through the region. But the moment it switches to full power, it gives away its location. Electronic warfare aircraft detect the signal immediately. Coordinates are transmitted across the strike network. Seconds later, anti-radiation missile launches. Less than 90 seconds later, the radar system is destroyed. With Iran's air defenses collapsing, additional strike aircraft move deeper into the country. Their mission now focuses on ballistic missile launchers and drone depots. These mobile launch systems can fire missiles capable of reaching Israel or U.S. bases in the region. Finding them is extremely difficult. The launchers hide in valleys, tunnels, and mountain roads. But surveillance drones and reconnaissance aircraft continue searching. When one launcher is finally located preparing to fire, a precision glide bomb is released. Seconds later, the launcher disappears in a massive explosion. Across multiple provinces, drone warehouses and missile storage facilities are destroyed. Hundreds of attack drones that could have been launched in retaliation are eliminated before they ever leave the ground. The goal of the operation is simple: disable command systems, destroy launch infrastructure, and prevent a larger regional escalation. Modern warfare is no longer decided by sheer firepower alone. It is decided by information, coordination, and speed. And on this battlefield, the side that sees everything first usually controls the outcome.